These are my nail corner. These are 3D nail I love. These butt nail, summer body, you know? I grew up in Kyoto, in Japan. When I was young, I wanted to be so many different things. Singer, dancer, painter. I found this magazine. It's called Nail Max. Wow, this is so cool. It's very small art, but not on the paper, on the nail. Good idea. I should be the nail artist. We're going to get nail supply. I think it's a fabric store. America, nail shape, everyone like long and, sharp. Japan is more like round and cute shaped. And now I can combine together and I can make more unique style. When I started doing nail in New York, I couldn't speak English. Then I started doing Instagram and I keep posting nail picture, and then the design just spread all over the country. And I can't go to, Japan. I can't go to Paris right now to do somebody's nail. But if I post it, somebody can take this picture to the nail salon, but not by Mei, but the nail artist. It's very cool to show what's going on about nail industry right now to everyone in the world.
When I was 17, I was a dancer. I was in a whole street dance crew. We would do low-key performances and it was fab. Hairdressing kind of fell on my lap. At the time, I never even knew that when you watched anything, there is a hairstylist there. I never knew that. I didn't even understand that there was a whole world. Representation in fashion for a young black male was not really there. And I think that I was blessed enough to meet creatives, like-minded creatives that wanted more. So this is Zaza's place. This is mine and Virginie's studio, and we're opening the salon soon.
It's perfect representation for young black creatives and kids who need a chance to be themselves and know that they can get through life through their creativity or monetize for their creativity, which is what Zaza pretty much stands for.
Because we come from a time in school where you're taught if you don't go to university and you don't have academic capability, then really essentially you can be nothing. There's a lot of things that Zaza is going to do. We believe in her.
Right now we're looking at the skeleton of the salon. It's going to be so fab.
It still doesn't feel real. It still feels like a fantasy. And I guess once everything's kind of stripped out, we're gonna have 5 chairs, washing area.
Because essentially we're trying to start a family and that will go past just hair. We want people who are like-minded and that really want to contribute, because it's beyond us.
The space is going to be beautiful. This is not a representation. She's about to have the best makeover of her life. It's really, like I said earlier, a milestone for the both of us.
We are in Tottenham, my neighborhood, and we are shooting for 16 Arlington. These are my basics, all my skincare. Yeah, all my powders also. I put them in little chip. Today we working with 4 models. You have a conversation with the creative team first. So you agree on what we all want to do, what mood you want to create. So it's not so much about, the perfect red lip or a wing eyeliner. It's more about, what's the feeling, what I want you to feel when you see these images.
We almost present the collection to them and then step back and they kind of interpret it. There is nobody else that can do that skin. It is the Ammy magic.
A lot going on right now. sometimes you have to step back and don't do so much because it's not about makeup, it's about conveying like a feeling. Once my job is done, I just make sure that everything looks good and that's it, really. Because with other jobs, you just do your thing, go home, and there is no proof of what you've done. With what we do, you spend the whole day with people that's working really hard, and then you can see what you did, and you have it in paper or like in a beautiful digital image, And in a few years, I can look back and see what I did.
I think the nail industry standard is so much change in these few years. It's more like less serious, more playful.
Mei just has really incredible imagination. Whether it's like her giving you like a concept or like you have a loose concept, she's able to just like go with it. I'm a publicist. I type on the computer every day, and I look at my hands every day. It feels like very powerful.
I use a lot of different technique. I can find cool material that no one does before, and then mix together with the nail.
There's a new movement that's starting to bubble through, and I can feel it. There's really like no limitations as to really what you can do or what people are telling you that you can't do. Beauty is full self-expression and feeling good about yourself. It's honestly, beauty is just confidence. I think that's as simple as that.
So, I'm Jawara. I'm a fashion designer, and today we're shooting my lookbook for my first collection. And the references for the hair and makeup is just a collection of different people from all over the world with different cultures that came together to create what is now the Caribbean. I'm excited. I'm quite happy with what I've done, yeah.
So Jawara, I saw his Central St. Martin's MA show. Loved it. Got a feeling there was a lot going on. Loving the teams they're working with to help them sort of realise their ideas. It just adds to the vibe and keeps things friendly, because, it can feel very overwhelming. They're your support team, as well as just professionals, obviously working their butts off.
Working with friends is amazing because you have a connection with them, and it's like, you're kind of like chilling, but like not really chilling. You're like working, but you're kind of chilling because you're like laughing all day.
Moving to this country 10 years ago, I don't come from a background where I had friends or people that I knew from the fashion industry. So you develop those relationships, and little by little, you create those teams. And that's how my work has become my work, like by having these people by my side, creating those like walls that we create.
If you wanted to keep your nail very nice, then don't do too much housework.
That's true, though.